This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on 39 Dunedin News, why hundreds of high school students are cutting their holidays short and heading to university. Vintage aircraft and vehicle enthusiasts are spoilt for choice as hundreds of machines go on display. And we'll find out how local sportswomen are going to benefit from an upcoming tournament. Over 300 high school students are cutting their holidays short and heading back to class this week. They're taking part in a University of Otago program which is offering a taste of campus life, and it's getting a shake-up after being run for more than 2 decades.
Getting stuck into science. These scientifically minded high school students are attempting to extract caffeine from energy drinks. It's one of more than 30 projects being undertaken during the Hands-On at Otago summer program, giving the young participants a tertiary taster.
Some of them have come from very tiny schools where there may be only 4 in their entire class, and suddenly there's 10 people who are all interested in their stuff, their one project, or there's 24 who are all on their floor and really keen to find out about all sorts of things.
The unique program has been running for the past 26 years as a strictly science-based summer course, but its enduring popularity has led organisers to expand the offerings.
So this year, the first time, we've got Hands-On at Otago, which includes humanities and business projects as well. So we have 120 more kids than usual. We are in 2 different colleges instead of just one, and we've got 30 projects. So it's got bigger.
Students will get the chance to explore beyond the university with trips planned to the Gasworks Museum and Orokonui Eco Sanctuary. But for many, just the opportunity to be on campus is the main reason behind their involvement.
I just wanted to come and experience Otago University and see what it's like, because they did advertise that most of it would be, you're living like a student.
I really want to come here and study medicine and stuff, so I thought it would be a great opportunity.
I thought it would be a really cool experience to come and see what it's like at the university, to study here or live here when I leave school.
Organisers are confident the program's expansion will continue in coming years. The mammoth task of organising next year's intake will begin in just a few weeks. Ruby McAndrew, 39 Dunedin News.
Fire investigators are working to determine the cause of a blaze which destroyed a local home and its contents yesterday. The fire tore through the Dalziel Road house in Brockville yesterday afternoon. The occupants were not injured in the fire, although it destroyed everything inside. Firefighters from 4 local stations were called to attend to the incident. They say the State House was fully involved by the time they arrived at about 4 p.m. Every window in the brick house was broken in the fire. It's believed the occupants were alerted to the blaze by smoke alarms. A colourful collection of privately owned vehicles and aircraft have been on public show. Hundreds of makes and models were displayed locally as part of a national motoring festival being held in the city, and it provided a unique vantage point for many enthusiasts.
Taking in a bird's eye view. This was the scene on the Taieri yesterday, where hundreds of vintage vehicles, aircraft and stalls attracted a large crowd. An estimated 12,000 people turned out to the Wings and Wheels event at the Taieri airfield.
We were hoping for a huge turnout. This has absolutely blown away all our expectations. Absolutely massive crowd.
The helicopters on display were a major drawcard and were exhibited alongside about 40 small aeroplanes. Low-cost helicopter and plane rides were on offer, allowing members of the public to enjoy a unique experience in the sky.
It's very exciting for us and the pilots, as well as the public, some of them going up in aircraft for the first time. So, it's an exciting day for all, yeah.
Dozens of volunteers spent countless hours working on the event. Cunningham says the public's response to the show made it all worthwhile.
I see the smiles on some of these people's faces when they come down after the first time being up in a light plane is just priceless, really.
There were also about 600 cars on show, covering almost a century of motoring history. Wings and Wheels was part of the 10-day International Festival of Historic Motoring, organised by the Vintage Car Club of New Zealand.
Seeing from the view from up above, to see our airfield full of cars and especially the car park, it's chocker. It's just it's an awesome day, it really is.
People of all ages revelled in the event, with some vehicles bringing back memories of old, all while a passion for motoring was sparked in the youngest enthusiasts. Rosie Mannins, 39, Dunedin News.
Thieves are targeting houses in Balnow's, where police are increasing patrols. The suburb was hit with several burglaries over the weekend. 2 houses in Bruce Street were broken into yesterday morning and several sets of keys were stolen. The occupants of one home were woken by the sound of the front door closing at around 9:30 a.m. They discovered a set of keys and a cell phone missing from a table. Keys were also stolen from a garage door and the ignition of a motorcycle at a neighbouring property. Planning is well underway for the second official Spartans rugby tournament taking place in Dunedin next month. Interest in the event is growing by the day, with dozens of teams registering to raise money for injured players. And local sportswomen are set to benefit from the competition's growing popularity.
Playing with a purpose. Each year the Spartans rugby tournament is a chance for local players to raise money for a good cause while doing what they love. Organisers are confident this year's competition will be the best yet.
Registrations publicly, the tournament was full within an hour, so over 20 teams showing interest just in that first hour. So there's a few that have let me know that they want to get on board, and there's a few already signed up for 2017, and possibly even Australian side wanting to get amongst the action as well.
The tennis-side competition raises money for the New Zealand Rugby Foundation, which supports seriously injured players. Last year's tournament raised more than $10,000 for the foundation, showing the sport's importance within the local community.
I think everyone really feels good about why we're doing it and why they're there. Everyone loves footy, and the country's mad about rugby, so people that get to be a part of that and also help such an amazing foundation.
30 rugby games will be played in just one day during the February tournament. Organisers say it's likely the competition will expand to a 2-day event if interest continues to grow. That additional day will also help to establish a women's competition.
Heaps of interest in the girls wanting to get on board. There's a few girls teams here in Dunedin, and I think there's a few from around the outside areas as well that are keen to get amongst it.
The all-day tournament is set down for the second Saturday in February. A charity dinner is also planned to bolster the fundraising effort. Ruby McAndrew, 39, Dunedin News.
Still to come on 39 Dunedin News, we'll find out why a recent exhibition hit the right notes with the public, and we'll take a look at some of the results of the National Surfing Champs.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now, they will love you forever.
The team at Caltex North care more about you than just putting fuel in your tank. They care about you and your family. At the Caltex Valley Workshop, the skilled service team care about your safety, extending the life of your car and helping you live more economically. There's a range of modern equipment to give comprehensive warranty fitness checks and servicing to your vehicle. Come visit your only local in North East Valley and receive 10% off when you book your warranty and service together. That's your friendly Caltex Valley Workshop, 134 North Road, or book online at caltexvalley.co.nz.
Chiropractic care is a drug-free way of sorting out stress and pain by getting your spine in line with body and brain. At Mosgiel Chiropractic and Wellbeing, we provide family chiropractic care. Feel taller, lighter and brighter. Call Mosgiel Chiropractic and Wellbeing today, 484-7272.
Mobility Scooters Otago. Mobility Scooters, new and used, electric manual wheelchairs, strollers and walkers. Free home demonstration and delivery. Call Tony on 03 455 2875 or visit our showroom, 211 King Edward Street, opposite Westpac.
Oh, help!
Don't suffer in silence. Call Sunny Chin, Chi Master Body Technician for structural, muscular, emotional bodywork. Phone 03 4250 606 for all your pain relief.
At your locally owned and operated Veggie Boys store, we've got fresh produce daily, fruit, veggies and more. Competitive prices is just one of the reasons people come to us in all seasons. Convenient locations and friendly crew, Veggie Boys Dunedin, come try something new. Stores in the north, the south, be our guest, Centre City as well to serve you the best. Daily specials on produce that are hard to beat, all tasty and healthy and all good to eat. Don't forget we've also got your milk, bread and meat. Veggie Boys Dunedin, your guaranteed a treat.
Are you within your legal rights to take one life in order to save another? Welcome to the ambiguities of law. Because whilst the law may be clear, there is still room for both yes and no.
What? No!
The decision will depend on logical thinking and the art of argument. And this is what we learn at New Zealand's first and world-renowned law faculty.
You can stop now!
I'm Latafale, and this is my place in the world.
Take your place in the world.
Wake up time and another frantic day ahead for Haraway's Oat Singles. With 3 delicious flavours in each pack, they don't last long with this family. They're so convenient and tasty, and they're ready in seconds. Haraway's Oat Singles are the ideal breakfast or snack on the run for today's busy families. And there's a flavour to suit everyone. Beat the rush and make sure you get your favourite flavour. Haraway's Oat Singles. Try new Kiwi Favourites Caramel Variety Pack.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books. With the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Welcome back. Mandatory building guarantees are being introduced by the Certified Builders Association. It follows new legislation aimed at enhancing consumer protection. Certified Builders says the expectations of homeowners have changed significantly over the past few years. As a result, the association feels there is a need to drive greater accountability within the industry. Its new scheme is reportedly the widest home guarantee insurance cover available in New Zealand. It applies to every new home build or alteration of more than $30,000 that's undertaken by a certified builder. And on that note, let's take a look at today's financials. The ZX50 has closed the day down 68 points, now at 6,101. The Dow Jones is down 391 points. And to the exchange rates, and the Kiwi dollar is down against the Australian, but we are up against the other currencies we monitor. Otago Museum staff are revelling in the success of a temporary exhibition which has just finished. The Einstein exhibition opened in mid-November, marking a century of the theory of relativity. Head of Design Craig Scott oversaw the collaborative nature of the project as well as its installation, and he joins us to talk about it. Good evening.
Hi.
What was the focus of this exhibition?
The focus was to look at, celebrate Einstein's 100 years of general relativity, and the exhibition looked at sort of Einstein as the man himself and then also onto how the application has been used today.
Tell us about the collaborative nature.
The exhibition was collaborated with the Otago University Mathematics and Statistics Department and also the Department of Science Communication.
And so what was involved in creating it?
It went up for a while actually. We started with the idea being presented to us by the Maths and Stats Department. From there we had a lot going on as well at the museum with the planetarium, so trying to find the right space for it, and when we did, we decided to get in touch with the science communication team as well to help get with the content and sort of help the because we've got families and to make sort of such a complex subject family friendly.
It was an interactive exhibition, wasn't it?
Yes.
How so?
We had lots of things that you could practically do. We had sort of a black hole simulator and also a really cool one was the relativistic bike. So you could jump on the bike and you can cycle through almost the speed of light through a German town.
Tell us a wee bit about the black hole simulator. That sounds fascinating.
It's essentially kind of just like a coin donation where you put your coin and watch it roll round, but it is what it would be like if Earth got sort of stuck in a black hole, and how it would sort of rotate with the same effect as gravity, but obviously it would be very dark and cold.
Now, what was the purpose of the interactions?
The purpose was to give visitors more of an engaging experience. Sometimes with just looking at text you can't really take in the full understanding, so it's just to help visitors get that sort of deeper sense of meaning, and sometimes physically picking up something or doing something will make them make that connection.
What was the response like from the public?
It's been very positive. Yeah, we've had great visitor feedback. Even the closing event, the screen printing t-shirts with the print room was really well booked out.
How important is community engagement to the museum?
It's very important, and not only with the local Dunedin community, but also reaching that wider Otago, New Zealand and international audience.
What are some of the challenges involved in creating an interactive display?
There are a lot. We have a specific framework that we go through. You have, I guess the main thing is making sure it's robust and durable, because you have hundreds, even thousands of people interacting with something. So you need to make sure that it's not going to fall apart, especially on opening weekend. That would be the worst thing possible. But you also have to take in design considerations, health and safety, but then also how people actually engage with it, so to make sure that you are not just doing it for the sake of pushing a button. There has to be some sort of learning outcome to it.
What are you working on now?
We are working on a few projects. We've got the OWPC Otago Wildlife Photography Competition that's about to kick underway in March, and we've got another little exhibition we're planning for the end of the year that's got to keep a lip sealed about it right at the moment, but I think it's going to be very exciting and very popular.
And quite interactive?
Possibly.
Watch this space.
Definitely.
Craig Scott, Head of Design at Otago Museum, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
After the break on 39 Dunedin News, locals do well in the National Surfing Champs, and we'll take a look at weather for Tuesday.
Help delay the signs of ageing with Collagen Plus from Silverhorn. Collagen Plus helps supplement your body's own natural production of collagen, giving you firmer, healthier, younger looking skin, shinier, healthier hair and stronger nails. It's restoring your beauty from within, and it's great value. 3-month supply, that's 180 capsules, is just $98. We'll pay the courier charge to you, and we'll give you a luxurious face cream as well. Beauty from the inside and the outside. Give us a call today, 0800 502 402.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now, they will love you forever.
Pregnant? Need to talk? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pregnancy counselling services are here to help. It's free, it's confidential. Call us now on 0800 773 462.
The Good All, it's all about our customer care, great food, great coffee, and supported by some awesome staff. We think it's really important that the customers, when they come in here, have a good experience and leave wanting to come back. And I think in a nutshell, that's what the Good All is all about.
Mosgiel Mowers Plus can help you with products to make your garden maintenance jobs easier. Lawn mowers, ride-ons, chainsaws, line trimmers. Sales and service are our specialty. Mosgiel Mowers Plus. Phone 489 3572 22B Gordon Road, Mosgiel.
Yeah, we're heading down George Street, down B, tip of the hat to the people we meet, and southern skies. Take your place, take your place, take your place in the world. Take your place, take your place in the world.
Hedges are something we almost take for granted. A good hedge needs regular maintenance to look its best and to add value and character to your property. For all your hedge care needs. Call the team at SGC Services on 0800 783 453.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books. With the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
The team at Caltex North care more about you than just putting fuel in your tank. They care about you and your family. At the Caltex Valley Workshop, the skilled service team care about your safety, extending the life of your car and helping you live more economically. There's a range of modern equipment to give comprehensive warrant of fitness checks and servicing to your vehicle. Come visit your only local in North East Valley and receive 10% off when you book your warrant and service together. That's your friendly Caltex Valley Workshop, 134 North Road, or book online at caltexvalley.co.nz.
Pallet fires are growing in popularity in Otago, with people who want a clean and efficient form of home heating. The sight of a burning flame without the problems of chopping, stacking and carting wood around is a winner. Pallet fires, so easy, so efficient.
Yes, Sunny Chin.
Neck, shoulder, back, sciatica, pain specialists. Innovative tools specifically designed to contour your grooves of depletion and excess muscle buildup.
Sunny Chin, it works.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Welcome back. A national survey is revealing new data about how Otago residents view travel. More than 10,000 Kiwis responded to the independent survey, conducted on behalf of a national tourism company. Almost half of Otago respondents think buying a holiday home or batch is too expensive, but 80% say natural surroundings are the best thing about travelling within New Zealand. About 2/3 say a lack of money is preventing them from travelling more within the country. The survey also revealed that more Auckland respondents have been to Sydney than Queenstown. Local surfers are celebrating a raft of titles in the National Surfing Championships held at St Clair. The South Coast Board Riders Association won the club championship, with several members taking top honours. Tash Civil won the senior women's category and Felix Dixon came first in the men's 28+ competition. And fellow local Elliot Brown won the under-18 boys division. The National Surfing Championships concluded on Saturday with a 2-metre swell. Both open titles were won by surfers from Raglan and Whangamata. Other front runners from Dunedin included JC Susan, who came fourth in the open men's grade. And now recapping tonight's top stories on 39 Dunedin News. More than 300 secondary school pupils are taking classes at the University of Otago for a taste of tertiary life. The Wings and Wheels Open Day at Taieri Airfield has attracted about 12,000 aviation and motoring enthusiasts. And the organisers of a charity rugby tournament to help injured players are planning its expansion as interest in the event grows. And it's time now to take a look at what is happening in Tuesday's Otago Daily Times, and we're joined by Phil Somerville. Good evening.
Yes, hi Rebecca. There's a travel page tomorrow, but it's not around New Zealand. It's 10 pleasing destinations for 2016. Not your Taj Mahals and your Eiffel Towers, but more interesting out of the way ones. I had a look at the 10, done a little travelling but not a lot. I only been to one of them, so lots to look forward to. Sport, the tennis match fixing allegations are big news today, so there'll be more speculation and discussion about that. It seems every sport's tainted at the top level, doesn't it? It's quite sad. And the house fire, we had the house fire this morning. A mother and small child, Housing New Zealand's come to the party very quickly and found a new place for them to stay. And we've also an article, some advice from a senior person in the psychology department at the university about how to cope with back to work blues. I think you had a suggestion for that, didn't you?
Yes, don't take a holiday.
Yeah, I don't, not
can't
a good
be sad.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Phil. That's tomorrow's ODT. Time now for local weather.
This weather report proudly brought to you in association with Silverhorns College and Plus.
And here is today's city view. It's taken of a long grass waving in the breeze. And around the city at 3 o'clock today, 12 degrees for the central city and the gardens, 15 out on the Tyree. To the situation, and a depression will move across the South Island tonight and away to the east tomorrow, followed for several days by a west to northwest flow. To the forecast around some of the main towns on the lower South Island for tomorrow, drizzle and sou'easters for Invercargill and Gore, some cloud for Tiana with sou'easters there, mostly cloudy in Alexandra with a high of 16. Mostly cloudy in Queenstown, Wanaka and Twizel, all expecting 16 degrees. Drizzle for Oamaru with sou'easters and a high of 15. Here in Dunedin tonight and all day tomorrow, unfortunately, cloudy with drizzle patches and a low tonight of 11, a high tomorrow of 15. And on Wednesday becoming fine and sunny with northerlies and 19 degrees. Under the Otago pallet fires, tidal and fishing information. Low tide tomorrow morning is at 7:07. High tide follows at 1:45. And fishing conditions look good for a change, especially at around 9:10 tomorrow morning. And that is local news for Monday. We will see you again tomorrow. Good night.
This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.